Hey everybody, welcome to Heat My Shorts. I hope you're all doing well today. This is Grace Foods Habanero Pepper Sauce. It's a product of Colombia. I think I may have got this from Walmart, but I know that it's available all over the place here in Kamloops anyways. I think I paid it was less than $2. I want to say like $1.80 for it. Admittedly, it was a couple of years ago, I want to say, yeah, but maybe 1 or 2 years ago, but it's not expired. It expires in October of 2026. And let's be honest, they're good way past their expiration dates anyways. Product of Colombia, I believe I said that already. Shake well, refrigerate after opening. Let's see here. Imported by Grace Foods Canada, Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada. Grace Canada answers at gkco.com and gracefoods.ca is their website. I'll show that to you. There you are. Now, it says it's very hot. Quality since 1922. There you go. Show you a little showcase of the label there. Here's the sauce. Here's the shrink wrap. There's the lid. Now you've seen it all. Let's open this up, I suppose. I wrote the ingredients on my noteboard for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. The ingredients for this sauce are vinegar, habanero pepper, salt, and xanthan gum. So, yeah, only 4 ingredients. May contain milk, mustard, soy, egg, or sulfites. I was going to say the ridges on the lid look different than usual, but I don't have an unwrapped lid around here to compare it to. Actually, yeah, it does. Yeah, there's a clear shrink wrapped one there. And it looks like a little bit coarser ridges on this one. I don't remember if I gave this a shake on camera. I feel like I gave it an extensive shake off camera, just in case I forgot to shake it on camera. Let's open it up. Has a flow restrictor. I'm going to remove that. Give it a rinse off and add it to the bag of flow restrictors. Actually, they're right there. I keep them. I don't know why, but I've kept every one from every sauce that I've reviewed, and for some reason I keep doing that. I didn't check out the consistency on this. I feel like it was a thinner sauce. Yeah, thin, medium thin. More on the thin side, absolutely. Let's give it a pour. On the official Heat My Shorts hot sauce tasting spoon. That was a gift from Jay's Hot Sauce. Let's give it a pour. Have you ever tried this stuff? This Grace Foods Habanero sauce? I feel like I saw somebody, like a friend of mine, reviewed this sauce. But I'm not sure about that. It might have been a different one. Let's try it out. That's what it looks like. Grace Foods Habanero Pepper Sauce. Heat My Shorts. It's on the salty side, on the vinegary side. This really reminds me of another sauce. And I think I am going to tell you which one. Because there's a good chance you've had it. I don't mind this. It's got a decent kick to it. Very smooth texture. No chunks or anything in it. Just smooth. Now, For a flavor rating, that's a tough one. I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10 for a flavor rating. I just couldn't decide between 7 or 8. For a heat rating, I'm currently at a 4 out of 10 on my heat scale. The burn is, it's a good throat burn, roof of the mouth. The entire tongue, more so towards the back, towards the throat. A little bit of throat warmth, a little bit of chest warmth, but not too bad. I like it. I'm glad that I picked up a bottle of this. I'm glad that I finally got around to reviewing it. I recommend this to you if you like Frank's Red Hot sauce, but you want something hotter than their extra hot. I'm a big fan of Frank's Red Hot. That's one of the first hot sauces that I ever really liked. That, well, there's a few, and I'm not going to name them all because Frank's is very relevant to this. This really reminds me of Frank's, and I like it. It's a bit salty and a bit vinegary, but that's that style of sauce. I don't know. So if you like Frank's Red Hot, if you like salty sauces, kind of vinegar forward, maybe not kind of. It's vinegar forward, and it's salty. And that's really all there is. There's pepper flavor, but you don't get a lot of the pepper flavor, I guess. But a decent burn. Definitely a decent burn. I would definitely restock this. And I have a feeling this won't last terribly long. Like, it probably won't last to that expiry date. Not that I'm worried about that date, but I would definitely restock this. I would pair it with all sorts of things. I'm actually kind of drawing a blank right now. This would be good to make a beef jerky out of. I don't know why that's I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of. But you could put this on a lot of things. Tacos, all sorts of pasta dishes, soups, all sorts of sandwiches. A roast beef sandwich. This would be really good on a roast beef sandwich. Burgers, hamburgers, veggie burgers also. I'm actually a big fan of veggie burgers. I never talk about veggie burgers. I just say hamburgers. But I'm actually a really big fan of veggie burgers. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I love meat and I love vegetarian food also. But aside from that, what else would I put this on? I don't know. Chicken wings. Definitely chicken wings. Chicken in general. Fish. It would also be good on fish. That's a pretty good list. I'm happy with that list of Parrots. gracefoods.ca is their website. That's where you can... I'll show you this again. Yeah, it's right there. All of their information. And when there's the nutritional information for you, in case you were wondering, because I wasn't going to tell you what it was. You know, I never really go over that stuff. Aside from that, Lizzie's being a really good girl here. She's just hanging out here. Let's see what happens if I sit down. You can see her. Can you see her here? Yeah, you can see her. Hi, Lizzie. You don't want to say hello to the camera? Are you grumpy? You look kind of grumpy. Hey? What's the matter? Maybe I'll bring the camera to you. I was going to ask what time it is. It's a 9.5 minute video. We'll go see Lizzie quickly. Because I was kind of hoping she would come see me when I sat on the floor, but she looks like she's pouting. I'm not sure why. Why are you pouting, Lizzie? You're such a good girl. She's a good girl. We went to the dog park this morning. She had a really good play with quite a few doggies. And I'm working on the greenhouse out in the yard again still. having trouble with figuring out how to get my roll-up sides to work. I don't know. And I'm not even going to try to explain it because it's hard to explain the problem I'm having even, but it's kind of frustrating. I know I'll get there eventually. I made some progress today, but yeah. It's way more work than I thought it was going to be. Right, Lizzie? Was it more work than you thought it was going to be? She doesn't know. She doesn't have an answer for that. Anyways, you're a good dog. Get this video wrapped up. I started thinking about our next flight video. Oh wait, that's not next, is it? We have another video in between there. I have a pattern. Developed a pattern on how to produce my videos. In a few ways, I suppose. But anyways, Grace Foods Habanero Pepper Sauce. That's what that is. That's what we reviewed. I don't know what I was waiting for you to say there, but you didn't say it. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you're having a great day. I love you all. This has been Heat My Shorts with Lizzie and Steve, The Maggie Show. Bye-bye.